What's up guys, welcome back to RuneScape, welcome back to something pretty groundbreaking, or at least that's why I believe it to be. I was sent this article a few days ago and it says 2023 changes to combat experience. I haven't read this text, I will go over it. This is of course in the light of the release of the brand new skill Necromancy. They seem to have tweaked the overall combat. Well, experience in this case, and they even included a whole table of information with the changes for every killable monster, which is absolutely insane. But at the same time, yeah, I'm impressed. This is nice to have. Okay, so this is not actually good news. As far as I understood, this is bad news. I mean, you will be gaining combat experience slower. We will talk more on that, because I also had some mixed feelings when I returned to RuneScape. I thought combat is a little bit too quick. More on that later. Let's first understand fully what this is about. So it says, when Necromancy releases on 7th of August 2023, nearly all monsters will give a different amount of combat experience when killed. Not just for Necromancy, but for all combat styles. Yeah, this is the most important thing. Every single combat style has been tweaked in terms of XP gained. In most cases, they say monsters will give 1 experience for every 20 points of damage done. Good to know, so this is the new ratio. Although some monsters have a multiplier or override that gives a different amount. I would be curious, what was it previously, just to put things in perspective, or even if this is possible to quantify this way. So previously it was what? 1 experience for every what? 10 points of damage? I would be curious on this info. Maybe this is just not how it works and I'm asking stupid questions, but anyway, let's move on. This replaces the previous more complicated system where combat experience was based on the okay, so that's the answer to my question basically. Previously it was completely something else, not this simple formula, 1 experience for 20 points, as it will be from now on. Previously what did they say? Combat experience was based on the monster's level, life points and many other factors. What? Sign? Day of the month? What other factors? Anyway, in addition, the following changes will be made. Group bosses like Solak, unfortunately I have no experience with this, will split experience based on damage actually dealt by the player. Okay. It's annoying because I don't understand if this is good or bad, because I have had no previous experience with Solak and I have no previous experience with bossing altogether actually. So this group bossing thing will split experience based on damage actually dealt. Not sure if that's an increase or decrease of overall experience gain, but anyway, monsters that are killed without lowering their life points to 0, like this one, Sirium, will give experience based on the total damage dealt. Okay, so while it may look like these monsters and some others had massive increases to their experience rates, in practice this is not quite true. No, it doesn't look this way at all. I mean, we have a whole table to give us plenty examples that most of the monsters have actually been nerfed, experience gained wise. They say Slayer experience is not affected by these changes and some monsters will have their stats rebalanced. Okay. Oh, there's another article, god damn. Props to the wiki people adding everything. Oh my god. I mean, they're probably closely collaborating with Jagex, but still. This is quite amazing. So changes to combat experience, for example, mature growth worms, may also be affected by changes in the monster's life points. Okay, plenty changes. That's the main takeaway. Plenty changes as in a little bit more less experience, a little bit slower combat experience gains. The following is a nearly exhaustive list of changes to combat experience. If you notice anything that is missing or confusing, feel free to talk to us on Discord or the talk page for this. Oh, there's a talk page. Didn't know about things like this. Right, so some of the old experience values may be incorrect due to the complexity of the old experience system. However, the new experience values should be still accurate for these monsters. Right, so if you were to compare most of these things right here, so you have like new experience and old experience. Roughly, the new experience is lower in most cases, especially in the cases of a monster that you find freely roaming around the world, that you usually farm, right? Because you may see some quest monsters that have received a good amount of experience buff, but yeah, as I've said, mostly the farmable creatures have been nerfed. Right, so I don't think there's anything else other than the table. Is there anything that awaits us at the end? Like GG or something? No. Right, so the main... Whoa, zombie, I've seen... What zombie is nerfed? Zombie level 29. Oh no! Zombies have been buffed! This is great news, everyone. No, but kidding aside, overall combat is gonna be a little bit slower now. I believe ED3 dungeons will also be nerfed. I haven't done ED3, well, I've done a few, but this was basically... Oh, sorry, I've hit my mic. This was basically the fastest method of gaining experience, right, in combat. And it was insane, honestly. When I first returned and realized how quickly you can get experience, especially in combat. This term basically applies to every single skill, but especially with combat, I felt a little... it was weird. It felt like a private server, not gonna lie, especially since I've returned the same time with the bonus experience back in February, or was it March, something like that, and I've maxed my attack, maxed my defense, maxed my hit points in a weekend. Yeah, I don't think this should be the case, but I don't know. It's not like I'm telling how things should be. It's just, it felt weird, especially compared to how I remembered RuneScape. So overall, even though this will affect me directly, as in even though I'm maxed combat wise. Well, with the exception of magic and range, but I mean, I don't really care about those, they will get to 99 eventually. Thing is, even though I'm maxed combat-wise, it'll greatly slow me down whenever going for 120s, and I understand that, but that is okay. I find okay, even though there's plenty of people that got 200 million experiences in these combat skills using ED3 and stuff of this nature. I don't care, I think it's better just for the argument of slowing things down. I felt it was, what the heck, 99 overnight. Maybe it's just because I'm nostalgic about the old RuneScape and 99 was supposed to be an achievement. But this is my main argument. I just want things slowed down with combat, so I give it a thumbs up. But as you can tell, I don't have a full 100% grasp over the entire situation and all its details, impacts and stuff like that, so this is just my opinion at a first glance, so to speak. That said, this is the huge news. Changes to combat experience are coming soon. That's gonna be in a few days from now.